Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Man the Maker and welcome back to a new Let's Play for Tales of Maj'Eyal. This is my favorite roguelike. I have played it quite a bit on this channel. You'll know that if you have been around for a while. If you're new, well, okay, welcome. And if you're unfamiliar with Tales of Maj'Eyal, I mean, it's a somewhat old, but still being actively updated roguelike. It's not that old. I actually don't know how old it is. It's also free if you want it. You can just go and find that. I'll put a link down below in the description to that. Though you can, of course, pay for it on Steam, and you get access to like kind of everything, and it's well worth it. You'll find out. You'll find out. And for the new players, well, I mean, if you know roguelike, then you're going to kind of understand the basic concepts of the game. I'm not going to dive too much into that. I say that now. I always say that, and I always do anyways. So let's go ahead and just get started. Boom. What class are we going to play? Curious. So I've played, there's a couple that I really like, and we're going to be playing one that I've played in the past already. And what character is that? What class is that? We're going to be playing as a Doombringer, weapon in hand and sheathed in flame. A Doombringer is a terrifying force in combat. Doombringers are engines of war, cleaving and burning their way through entire armies. The most powerful Doombringers can harness the full power of their demonic ties and transform themselves into a gigantic demon. Their most important stats are strength and magic. Hey, great. Cool. These guys are all about that offense. I've tried twice to play with these guys. I think we did it twice on the channel. I've lost. I've never beaten the game. I really would like to. Really would like to. We're going to play as a Doombringer. What race to play as? What race indeed? I was thinking... I think we're just going to go with the Kornak, right? Kornaks are just... They're humans. They're northern humans, so they're just very adaptable. Extra talent category point, a class and generic point, a birth in every 10 levels. We take it. No experience penalty. No special stats. Great. And who are we going to be? I'm going to name myself Anthem, because I was listening to the Doom soundtrack, and I'm pretty sure the first song, something like that, is called Anthem of Doom. We're going Anthem. And we're a lady. Great. And we're linging is what we're listening to. We're listening to Hungarian Rhapsody. Pretty cool. Right, we got stats, we got class points, we got category points, we got generic points. Generic points, right? This is kind of some of your basic stuff, right? You got heavy armor and weapons things over here, as well as some things that you get from your class. This is all things that you get from your class, some being specific to them and some being a bit more general. And of course you got your stats all over here: dexterity, constitution, cunning, etc, etc. Category point is a little bit different. You use that to unlock things here, or what we're going to do is to unlock an inscription. We'll get to what an inscription even does in a little bit, but yeah, maybe you probably already know. Who knows? I got points, and I got to think, where do we want to go, right? I'm probably... Precise strikes is interesting, but not something we're going to use for a long time. Rush I do really like, because it lets you move quickly. Rush towards the target enemy. I do like the ability to close the gap, though we do have a better choice for that later. Quick recovery is not that interesting to me. We're going to hold off on that now. Shadow Flame, we got Wraith form. Turn into a Wraith, allowing you to walk through walls and removing the need for breath for 5 scaling turns, and increases the defense and armor scaling. Nice. Good way to get it to escape. I'm not sure if we're going to do anything else here in Shadow Flame. I do like Wraith form because I do like the ability to, for example, walk through walls. That can be very useful to escape. Draining Assault is our baby right here. Hits the target twice, dealing 96 in scaling damage per hit. You gain life, and you gain Vim. Vim is our mana, effectively. Well, we'll just call it that. It is our resource that we use to hit. It also costs some stamina. That's fine. These are okay. I mean, but we're definitely going to be boosting up brutality, draining assault rather, quite a bit. We'll figure out it later. Incinerating blows I do quite like. Power of the Fearscape infuses your weapons. You deal fire damage, and every time you attack, there's a chance that you deal an explosion of fire damage. Pretty cool. Abduction is the business. We're not gonna, again, I don't want to look. There's so much that we could look at here, and we're going to try and keep it in. Heart of Fire. Whenever you kill a burning enemy, you'll instantly deal a melee attack against a random adjacent enemy at 64% power. Additionally, incinerating blows will always trigger on this attack, dealing 130% of its normal damage to all enemies hit and stunning. That is pretty nice. It's passive and it's free. We're definitely going to put a point to that. And there's definitely going to be going up here. We're going to be going up here, I think. I'm not sure. What I'm definitely going to do is put another point into Draining Assault because I love it. It's just so good. It can really gain a lot of health for you, and that is your primary way of gaining mana back, quote unquote. I might get another point in Incinerating Blows, even. I think I will. And then over here, we've got some hexes. Interesting. Hexes your target, dazing it and everything, giving a 30% chance. So I don't actually remember what daze does. It makes it harder to do things, perhaps. You could do a burning hex, domination hex. Yeah, we're definitely going to be going with dismember. I think this is new here. Successful melee attacks hits apply a stacking effect that decreases damage done by 1%. You can also slow and you can horrify. Interesting. I think for sure we are going to get dismember. Right, your melee attacks cripple your targets when they critically strike, lowering their movement speed by 17% and giving you just crit chance. Also lowers the accuracy, which is nice. Yeah, Surge of Power is pretty good. Demonic Blood. We're gonna be looking into probably going up here a little bit, but again, I'm not gonna get too worried about it. For us, it's all about strength, and it's all about magic. All about strength and magic. And I think we're going to be happy with this, right? Again, I mean, well, we have another point here. We do have another point. I could just put a point into that, because I know I'm going to want to get it up a little bit. Then again, a stacking effect decreasing damage done. Amplifies the power of your fear by 1%. How you cast it. Interesting. Spreading the fear. Consume the fear of enemies, gaining life and some turn. And crush the spirit of a target with at least 8 seconds. Can be all seconds making an unable to act for 2 turns. Kind of ignores saves and immunities. That is pretty awesome, actually. Okay, let's get oppression. Sign me up. Great, and we're done. Welcome, Anthem. Blah, blah, blah. If you want to read that, you're welcome to it. These guys are fighting each other. Okay, here we are. Now we got our skills down here. Now we've got our Draining Assault, and we have our Horrifying Blows. We will set this auto use when no enemies are visible. Right? This we just turn on, and then when we hit people, we decrease their damage. We can also then eventually slow them and horrify them. And I turn it on. Great. Does it cost nothing? Instantaneous. Auto use when available, because it costs no time. Right, you can see usage speed is instant, so it doesn't take a turn. Very important, this concept of a turn. We also have our Wraith form. There's kind of my like, oh crap button, basically. And then we've got these things. What are these? These weren't skills that we had. Well, these are the infusions. You can have 3 at start, up to 5, but you have to use a category point, and you learn them by basically getting items. We start with an Infusion of the Wild. We can cure ourselves of a random physical effect and reduce all damage taken by 14%. Infusion of Wilds are okay. Probably going to get rid of it fairly soon. Regeneration activates the infusion to heal yourself for 100 life over 5 turns. Okay. And Infusion Healing, activate the infusion to instantly heal yourself for 50 and then cleanse 1 wound, poison, and disease effects. They are quite nice. Vim, this is our mana, right? We have our health, We've got our stamina, because we are like a physical-based class. And we also wield two-handers, which is going to be pretty awesome, I assure you. And then Vim does not regenerate naturally, so we only get it either from this, Draining Assault, or each time you kill a creature, you gain 30% of your willpower plus 1. Value multiplied by half the rank of the creature. Yeah, so killing stuff gets you Vim back. But you also pay for life. You can use life. If you have no Vim and use an ability, it will use your life. So you gotta be a little bit careful. Let's now go and get into fights. The game is turn-based. And we just watched the Investigator mess up that Losgaroth. And we just totally wrecked that guy. Now, what just happened there? I mean, it can be a bit hard to follow sometimes. Which gets me killed all the time. I mean, just clicking on them, moving on them, just hits them with your basic attack. Right, this is all stuff that they're doing. Investigator begins to fear us. Oh, yes, I hit him for 36 with a little bit of fire damage because of our explosion ability. No, I think we just deal fire damage. He begins to fear us. He's on fire. He was burning, right, because we set him on fire, I guess. We cast Draining Assault. Our weapon surges with fire. We steal life. We receive healing. We hit for a bunch of damage. And we kill him. Now, if we go ahead and... No, I always do that. I forget. P? Is it Incinerating Blows? Yes. We just deal some fire damage and then they explode. That's right. Alright, well, we got some money. And now we can just go ahead and move around. You can see there are some opponents here. I don't know... Wow. That hurt a little bit. Let's just kill this guy. We basically killed him in one shot. And I'm not really that worried about it. You're kind of hurting me. I'm going to pop Regeneration. Because he can cast Flames, which we dodged. And then we just bash into the ground for 54 damage. Yeah. And we're going to want to kind of explore everywhere, of course. And there's some opponents here. This guy, I don't like. The Wraith form. No, let's go after. I'm going to use the Wraith form and come here and dodge that fireball. And then try and kill this clerk. Because they're very annoying. They can shoot you and it's bad. We're going to mash you down. Bop. We are actually using a lot of stamina here. Maybe we will want to, after all, put some points into this thing. Regenerate stamina faster. And regenerate health faster. It's probably worth the 1 point. There's a lot to be said in this game for the value point. A lot to be said. So now one thing I'm doing is I'm just kind of clicking around here, right? This is not the way to play the game. The way to play the game is hit Z. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Perhaps. Oh, you pulled me into here and you have Fire Haven. Well, get bashed and get bashed. You hit Z and it rests you up and then you just auto-explore. And really, like, that is the way to play the game. I mean, it's just not... You're not going to want to click around everywhere. And it's such a nice feature. Ow! First of all, that hurt. I'm going to heal myself, because this investigator just kind of yoked me up. Ow, he hurts a lot. Let's bash him up and down. Nice. And we can see... No, I always forget here. He was hitting for a lot of damage. The Mutilator. 40 physical damage plus another one. Yeah, that hurt a lot. It did. I'm going to use a regeneration here. Because the game does have permadeath. Did I say that? The game is permadeath. When we die, we die. I hope I actually said it on permadeath. I was playing another game somewhat recently where I was not. I will double check it. Can I do that here? No. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure we're playing on permadeath. Right, and now the way the game is going to pretty much play out is you're going to... Okay, that guy just teleports away. You're going to click through a bunch of chaff. Like these guys. And then you're going to get to somebody who is just going to wreck your face. And you're going to be like, oh, damn. And then you learn that you really got to be careful. These guys are pretty scary, actually. I'm going to use that. And try and bash you up. And we leveled. beautiful. Did that song end? Okay. Oh, I apparently have lost in my internet and therefore lost the playlist I was listening to. Because I don't use the music from the game. Because it's copyrighted, which is a shame. And now I am stuck using copyright-free music. Which is actually great. Oh. We're going to back it up. Yeah. We're going to back it up for sure. Draining Assault on you. You're back. Embers of Rage Anniversary. A little present in your inventory. Hey, we got a free thing. Was it the iron plate? Oh, it's the cog. Temper chances when you are hurt to negate the blow entirely with 5 cunning and 3 willpower. Hell yeah. I'm going to heal because I'm about to die. That is awesome. Now that's the exit that we just found there. It's very quiet. What has happened? This music is on my computer also. Freaking iTunes, man. Oh, I'm not going to get started. I'm not going to rant against Apple right now. Not at this very moment. Though I do enjoy doing it. Yeah, we want to kill everyone. I did level up. I'm going to do the lazy way and wait until we finish the map. We're going to let things go and boom, and we're done. Change level. What do we have here? We've picked up some gear, some loots. Linen Cloak of the Iron Throne, +1 defense, 1 strength, and 1 constitution. Absolutely, we're going to wear that. Thank you. And an iron plate of acid resistance. 7 armor. Does give fatigue, which means your things cost more. And 16 armor, 16 acid resistance. Yeah, we'll definitely put that on. I did not do that right. I don't have massive armor training yet. Move to normal inventory. We're definitely going to pick that up. That's a skill. And let's carry on. And I will just once again say, hey, why? Oh, God. I really hate using iTunes. Okay, let's continue on. let's have fun here. Ooh, demon statue of Harcourt Zune. This thing we can click on later. And something can happen. We don't know what. There are possibilities. What just happened? Demonic Clerk is down here. Kill you. Get some health from it. Okay. Taking some damage. You always gotta be like, that's the thing, right? It's so easy to get complacent in this game. And then just get wrecked. And it's happened to me so many times. There's an investigator to the north. You're going to bring me in. Say hi. And just click on through. Because you're probably... Yeah, you are going to pull me in. But I can heal from you. Well, not enough. I will heal myself. Go on through. Not the music, man. Hey! Is it back? Is it back for the recording as well? Recording software has picked it up. Indeed it has. Great. I don't know, maybe I just lost the internet there and that's all that happened. But again, it's on my... Ooh, a sense of dread overtakes us. For we are in the dark place. My boss, bless him, my first mentor, I could even say, as a software developer, which is my day job. He would go to the bathroom and would say, "Excuse me, I must go to the dark place." Almost every time. Almost every time. Hey, another level. I will hold off on that. These. Nope, nothing special about them. Click through. What's nice about the auto explore? Ooh, you want to die. Yes, you do. Good. Now, of course, I'm being slightly inefficient here because I should level while continuing. Oh, that's a lot of information. If you want to read the history of Mal'Rok mistranslated, well, damn, there it is. There it is. Now, one thing that prompted me to play this game, because the Stone Shard came out recently. It was recommended to me. I've watched some videos. It looks great. It's actually not on my budget at the moment. And I kind of got me hankering again. Got me hankering for playing a roguelike. And so here we are, playing my favorite one. Let's see. Demon Statue of Harcourt-Sun. On being mostly made of stone was simply dropped from our platform. I'm not going to read that, but you can. Okay. Do we really want to touch that? Yes. Nothing happened. The power of the Fearscape touched us and then faded away. Now, sometimes things can happen. Sometimes things can happen, folks. Do you want to know? I'll tell you. Okay. Well, he can show up. Harcourt-Sun can show up. Or I don't know if it's actually Harcourt-Sun, but a demon can show up. And, you know, this level, they're like level 30 and we're 3. They would absolutely wreck us. You can run from them, but not always. Sometimes you get a buff, and sometimes you get a piece of loot. A really good piece of loot. I've never had that happen to me. I've only heard about it. But apparently, and, you know, it kind of makes it worth it. A little bit of thrill, a little bit of excitement. We're going to... I got 2 points. I think I am going to get this, right? Having the stamina will be nice. We want to get our strength up ASAP because I really want to get my strength up to allow me to use... At level 3, it allows you to wear a massive plate armor. And we're all about that. So we're going to kind of neglect our magic for a little bit while we boost this up. And now I got to think about what I want. I think I want another dismember. I'm going to skip the hexes. Didn't really... Wow. Each time they do damage, they take 2% of the same damage for 20 turns. That's interesting. Cooldown of any talent use. These are actually pretty interesting to me. Maybe I should go for a hex. Give you 13% chance to daze affected target each turn for up to 20 turns. Kind of like the hexes. I mean, we're supposed to be like the Doombringer is just all about getting up in people's faces and smashing them into the ground. I'm going to get this up to level 3, though. More healing, more vim, more damage. Right? And but the way the game works is most of the things, as you put points into them, they get diminishing returns. So, oftentimes, that's why the value point comes in, right? Like 1 point into here might just be great. Whatever. We just get... It actually does not really have diminishing returns. Another point here would be almost just as effective as the first one. And actually something we're definitely going to want to do. Kind of like the horrifying blows. Horrifying. Horrifying. I'm from New Jersey. Hi, folks. Oh, okay. We will get Draining Assault up to 3. Actually, I'm a bit tempted to get Rush. Just the value point. I don't know how much more I'm going to get into it, but being able to close that range right away is very, very nice. You are a bit more complicated. More crit chance would be nice. This just decreases damage done by another percent. 100% more damage decreased. Reduction is probably the proper way to say that. I am really interested in going into the hexes here. But I think I just want this crit chance. I mean, 3% more crit chance. You can... Getting that, like, really high crit chance is nice. There are things that you get. It might just be Dismember. If you crit to get, like, a bonus too. But a nice, just kind of, like, free 3%. I take it. I take it. I take it. Done. Change that level. We got a copper amulet and a flaming iron dagger. We are not interested in those things, so we shall just continue on. Lost memories too. Let's just go on. This episode I will just let go a bit further because it is the first. And I do like to kind of finish the first zone on the first episode, I guess. Oh, here's Rush, by the way. And now I can say, hey, boom. Not so useful in that situation. But against some opponents, well, he would pull me in otherwise, and now I get to dictate the range. Against this guy, I can dodge that, and now I can say, I'm in your face, and you're dead. And that's quite nice. Ooh. What is that? Destroying the crystal. Why am I destroying the crystal? Oh, disturbance attracted the planar controller. This lets us out, and we've got the boss here, folks. Say hello. He is level 7, 374 hit points. He uses, or gives 30 Vim. He is big. Let's see how much damage he does. Okay, he's done scary things. We can hit him again. He's just bopping around. He's not hitting us for very much damage. That was a little bit more. I will heal that with my attack. I'll also just use regeneration here. And now we can just punch him. Punch him. Punch him. Punch him. Use our ability. And he's dead. Level up. Gain some sweet loots. We're not going to look at them yet. We are just going to clear out the zone. And then we're going to call the end to the first episode. I will charge you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're excited for another series of Tales of Maj'Eyal. I just love this game so much. And I've never made it to the second half of the game. Which is kind of embarrassing. Probably shouldn't tell people that. Tell them that you're great at the game. Okay, we're going to rush at you. And let me know what you guys think. Are you also happy to be playing this game alongside me? If you are, if you don't have the game, I really highly recommend go checking it out. That's a lot of dudes, I must admit. A lot of dudes, but they're all getting crushed. The game is free. If you go to the website, you can buy it on Steam, and that gives you like some kind of unlocked things. What is that? Just some blighted soil. There was a demon statue. Let's be ready to leave. Fire Imp. Yes, I want to touch it. A level 30 Dalek. We are going to want to just get the hell out of here. So we are just going to leave him. I have considered fighting them before. It is not a good idea. So, with that, actually, we're going to put it up. We're going to put a cut in here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, I'm really excited to be back in here. Anthem, the Doombringer. Super, super excited. If you guys enjoyed this, don't forget, you can, of course, hit the like button and subscribe to catch more videos. We got new stuff coming out all the time. 2 videos a day forever. If you want to help support the channel, well, I have a Patreon. You can come there, and there's some interesting perks, some sweet stuff to check out. Link down below. I have a Discord if you want to join the community. I also stream, so you can find me there, playing a lot of Star Sector these days, depending on when you actually watch this. And, yeah, that's all, folks. Welcome back to Tales of Maj'Eyal. We're going back in. Until next time, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.